Bro, I'm so bored. What should I do? Why don't you go take some photos or something? Get out of here. You always said you wanted to take photos of the city, right? I always wanted to go take photos of the city since everybody's away. Just you and me. Do you want to come? Nah, bro, I'm alright. I'm not really into photography like you. Go into the guitar. Alright, so you with the TV and the guitar. Have fun. I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, have fun.
It ain't in a high-rise looking for a good time, shutting down the city lights. It ain't in the water floating like a bobber, soaking up that hot sunshine. As good as it gets, no, that ain't where it is. It's at 2 a.m. when she's reaching over, faded t-shirt and off her shoulder, dress up, her hair down in a ball cap, yeah, yeah. As long as I get that sweet little something late night kiss on a plane or train away back in the sticks. I swear, if she's there, that's where, yeah, yeah, that's where it's at.
Hey guys, how are ya? I'm James, your photographer, and at the moment I've decided to drive into the city and take some photos for a friend who is traveling away. And in this episode I'm going to show you what exactly I'm doing tonight. So let's just roll the intro. How cool is that moustache? It's like saying, "Yes, sir, how can I take your order?" Wow, look at that. Then you got the bridge up here. So basically we're going to go down here. The frame is going to basically have the bridge in with the city. Okay guys, for a night shoot we're going to be doing long exposure. So these are two things that you really need. A sturdy tripod, I'm using a Manfrotto tripod at the moment, plus a remote. So most cameras already have a built-in timer, so you don't need a remote. But if you don't have a built-in timer, a remote is crucial. It stops the shake and the image like this. Now that image was taken and no remote, but with a built-in timer or a remote, you can get stunning images like this. So make sure guys, tripod, remote, and you'll be set. Oh yeah, and of course a camera. Alright guys, sorry about the lighting. I did not bring my flashlight tonight. But anyway, when you're taking an image, because we're doing it in long exposure, it's always important to have a control. If you don't have a control, in the settings, you can put it on a self-timer. Also, make sure you have a sturdy tripod. It's a bit windy tonight, so if you have a heavy camera with like a cheap tripod, you're probably going to get a lot of shake. So make sure you have a sturdy tripod. Mine is Manfrotto. I'll put it in the descriptions where you can buy one. And I'm going to also put in the descriptions the camera I'm using. The camera I'm using tonight is a Nikon D610. I'm also shooting with a wide angle lens, 24-70. So the settings on the camera have to be perfect. So you have to have the correct shutter speed, the correct f-stop, and the correct ISO. So here are my settings. My ISO is 100, my f-stop is 11, and my shutter speed is open for 30 seconds. But I found that the image was a bit too bright. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it back to about 15 and see how that goes. Chose, as you can see, it was set at 15 seconds, 11, ISO 100, and using the 24mm, so I'm just trying to go as wide as I can. Before I do anything, I always crop my image the way I want it, and I really like it by 16:9, you know, like that HD movie look. Okay, now we have the exposures, contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, black. So you can either do auto, that will, you know, bring it up a little bit, and that seems to be okay. Probably just bring the contrast up just a little bit more, I reckon. See, I have a weird style with my imaging. I like it kind of like, I don't know, It's like a dark vintage sort of look. So we're gonna make this image black and white. Oh no, black and white? Yes, black and white. So let's bring the highlights down just a little bit, bring the shadows up a little bit. I really wanna make the whites just over halfway. Now the blacks, if you bring the blacks right down, it will just look like lights, you know? No buildings, there's just floating lights. So I don't want that, but if we bring it all the way up, then it looks like really foggy. And when I shot this photo, it was actually quite foggy from all the burn-offs in the hills. We can't do anything about that, so we're gonna probably use that fog into the image, and I'll show you in a second. So with the blacks, I'm gonna bring them down probably to about 20. Fantastic. So the image is looking quite good now. Now with the clarity, let's see what we can do here. So we can either bring it right up, let the image pop a little bit, or we can bring it right down and give it that bold and the beautiful look. So let's bring it to about 25, plus 25. Now we're gonna make it black and white and see what it looks like. Boom! Okay, I like that. That was quite nice. Now, you know how I said I wanted to use the fog, the burn-offs into my image? Well, this is how I do it. You wanna add a circle just here, boop. Now with this one, if you bring it right up, you can see the brightness is all gonna come up nice and yucky, you know? You bring it down, that brightness is gonna go away, and like I said, it would just look like floating lights. Some people really like that black and white look, but I don't. So I'm gonna bring it back to how we all set it up in the beginning. We have a little bit down, a point just here. Now I can start bending the curve up how I want it. Now up here, you can either make your own vignetting, so you can easily just bring the circle in, put it around there. It says custom at the moment. Let's bring it down to darken. You can make it go darker here. And yeah, but we don't want to do that. We just want to make it a little bit dark. So we're going to get rid of this one. Delete. And over on the left, you can see that I have a whole list of filters. You can either go heavy on the darkness around here, or you can go lighter on the darkness around here. But I'm gonna go a bit heavy. Boom, there you go. Probably bring a little bit of the curve up. Let's see what that looks like. And there you have it. All you need to do is file, export, choose your location, and press done. Anyway guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. What settings do you guys use for these sort of landscape photography? Till next time guys, I will see you guys later, and keep taking those photos, and I'll see you next week.
It's a 2 a.m. when she's reaching over, faded t-shirt and off her shoulder. Dress up, her hair down in a ball cap, yeah, as long